Moonstone Island is a creature collecting life sim set in an open world with 100 islands to explore. Make friends, brew potions, collect spirits, and test your strength in the card-based encounters to complete your alchemy training. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the first hour of Moonstone Island. Starting off, we have got to do chores. This gives us an introduction into the basic controls, picking some crops, and how to gather seeds. Also, we get this neat way to cycle through our tools. Of course, once the seeds are planted, we gotta water them. After the chores, we get a medallion that houses some spirits, kinda like our starting Pokemon. We got Shemp, a fire spirit, Capacity, the electric spirit, who looks like a bee, and Ankleo, the earth spirit. Looks like a mini dinosaur. I choose Capacity because he looks like a bee.
You like jazz?
After picking our spirit, our father tells us not to worry as they will take care of the other two, and we get our first taste of the combat system. So really quickly, we got armor, health, and energy. If we reduce the armor of the enemy, they become stunned for a round and we can deal extra damage to them. We also only have 3 energy for our turn. Reducing the enemy health to 0 means we win. Seems simple enough. Also, if we get too low, we can feed our spirits some healing foods to help them. Essentially, we are heal scumming. A couple more rounds and our boy levels up. Looks like we get some loot along with some spare change. Our father then explains how we can also tame the spirits with flax instead of beating them into submission. Talking to mom, she wants us to eat something to help recover our stamina. Thanks for looking out for us, mom. Remember kids, love your mom. She then goes on to explain how the medallion will house any spirits we tame up to 3 and we can enter the medallion anytime we want. We then enter the medallion and level the B-boy up. Gotta level up the attack of course for more damage and get another tackle card. Then feed him a little to regain all of his health. For our going away, our parents give us a couple more things. Looks like we are following a parent's footsteps of becoming an alchemist. We tell our parents we are going to do our best, and it's now time to set out on our broom. While the world is generating, think about subscribing and liking the video. We are still trying to reach 100 subscribers and you should be one of the first 100. After traveling for a bit, we hit some high winds and come crashing down. We lose all our tools and now gotta go around collecting them. Also, would you look at that, our spirit is following us. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, before we can finish gathering everything, we pass out and awaken in someone's bed, or besides the bed, I guess. Seems like Osano was the one who saw us crashing and decided to get us under a roof to help us. We are offered the room in case we need a place to sleep, but will be charged rent eventually. She also returns the tools we couldn't pick up. She recommends heading north to set up our base. Talking to Osono again, she gives us the blueprint for our cell crate. Essentially, it works the same as the selling bin in Stardew. We get a new quest from Osono to gather some stone to help rebuild her basement. Seems we can already ask her on a date, but I'll save that for later. Talk to Guyana, who seems to run the conservatory. Seems like they have an automatic mail delivery system. We already received some mail from Mom and a blueprint for a balloon since she had a dream of us breaking our broom already. Thanks for looking out for us, Mom. Reading some mail, the Alchemist Guild welcomes us as a new alchemist and reminds us to not eat spirits, or form an army of spirits to overthrow the government. Exploring around town, gathering whatever I find. Find Rowan, who runs the general store. So talking gives us some options to do that can succeed or not succeed. I succeed in my chat. Nice. Talk to Cleo, the resident historian and scholar. Talk to Paolo, who does the carpentry around town. Find Tobin, the local fisherman, and he wants us to find some legendary fish for him to display. Also, I find this treasure map just laying on the ground. Maybe later on we can use it to find some treasure. Looks like this town even has an onsen bath, and we meet Farah there, the town's local blacksmith. She gives us a quest to find some copper for her, and in exchange we will get a furnace blueprint. I then go into this dark tunnel and meet this green guy. Walking up to him doesn't do anything, so I just leave. Maybe we will find out later what that's about. Run into Quill, then Zed, who runs the science center. He wants us to tame some spirits for him to research. Eventually we can help him out. Before it gets too dark, decide to put my tent down and look at that. A bed is already in here.
What kind of place is this?
Change it to my sleepwear and it's off to bed we go. In the morning, we receive another mail from Osana, which looks like to be a newsletter telling us to meet everyone in town. Also, the town is Moonstone Island, the name of the game. Decided to test my tools out on some trees and rocks. Put some seeds down that Mom gave us. Funny enough, while smashing some rocks, this mine appeared. Inside we have access to some copper and iron. After running out of energy, decided to visit the town some more. This building is Guyana and Ophelia's shop where we can buy some seeds. I then happen upon this warp whistle, where using it warps me back to the statue. Nice, I unlock fast travel. Just as I thought, sitting in the onsen recovers energy. Finding this shrine, it looks to give us a talisman which seems to be a little boost for one of our spirits. So to recover even more energy, you can take a nap just like in real life. Just don't sleep too long. To round out the day, did a little more mining and created a cell crate. Looks like the crate is a one-way trip, can't get my items back. I also crafted a balloon, now I can go to other islands. My stone sold for a pretty penny. Water my plants and then in the mines found some new spirits to fight.
I'm in danger!
Unfortunately, it was a 2v1 battle and my capacity was getting whooped. So did the great thing of taming them instead. Dusty obviously looks like the coal spirits from Spirited Away. Also tamed the Mumbleweed because, why not, need more team members. At the end of the mine, the chest holds some resources and a new blueprint for a torch. Thankfully, the mine doesn't collapse with the chest looted, so I can keep mining the resources inside. Taking a quick nap, I then used my balloon to get to a nearby island. You can see them on the map or the minimap. This island seems to hold some ruins, and we then meet the Magic Man, who explains this is an old temple, and to unlock it we have to find a key, the Earth Seal. With nothing else on this island, headed back to camp and took a look at my tame spirits. Looks like both my new spirits are Earth Boys. With a new day upon us, I decided to head north with my balloon. Seems like a normal island. Found the teleporter, which takes me to a harder level island. And I get a warning about being low level. Time to leave. And then fight the spirit Papus. 3v1 makes it a pretty easy fight. Look at that, multiple levels for everyone. Tame this cool slime along the way. Quickly level everyone up, head into the tunnel, and with the balloon I can now traverse the gaps. So eventually it clicks that these are dungeons, which is why it holds a bunch of chests and spirits. Also, the dude in the front is a guardian, who we have to defeat to get the last of the loot. Thankfully, with heals coming, it's a win for us. We then get a chest full of goodies, and the tree gives us strength, increasing our stamina. With the clearing of this dungeon, that's the first hour of Moonstone Island. Even with 1 hour into the game, I haven't even scratched the surface of what this game has to offer. I still got to get my alchemist skills up, I've got the townspeople to date, and even bigger dungeons to explore. So hopefully I can work on my motivation to keep exploring the game. If I do make one, be sure to subscribe for my next video to be notified of it. Yes, I do have another long form video in the works, it's just taking a while. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and comment below on what you think of the first hour. But most of all, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.